Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And, guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Hardaway?
Well, he helps his team win because he knows what he's capable of, which is defending and, in particular, taking charges. One of the better guys in the league at that skill. It's all about sacrificing his body and being in the right place at the right time.
That's true. And this spectacular shot blocking is something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat.
Number 31. He's guarded by Williams. Feeds to McGee. Number 22. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Burns the pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burns. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Brown against McGee. We're about 1 minute into the first. There's a screen. Tries from 10. And it's good. Brown with it. Go to Doris Burke now, who spoke with head coach Jim O'Brien. What's the news there, Doris?
Kevin, the strategy for them offensively seems relatively straightforward. Get to the rim and finish big. He said, as you know, we're a team with athleticism and the ability to make plays inside. We'll try to exploit that as best we can. And until they make the adjustment, that's our focus. Guys, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He wants his guys going full tilt.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. McGee with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to McGee. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Brown outside. Williams a screen. Number 8. Tries again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Watch outside.
Number 22, guarded by Hardaway. The 17-footer. And off the glass. That one's good.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And the pass to Burns. Six to shoot. Number 8. No good there with the step-back J.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He feeds it to McGee. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. McGee's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The feed to Williams. Pass to Burns. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Here is McGee. Number 14. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pass to Woodson. Brown outside. Here's Burns. No good with the triple.
Trying to get off the schneid here. 0 for 5. What's a schneid, by the way, Clark?
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The dish now to Hardaway. And that one is stuffed right through. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a
on,
blowout, Kevin,
I
or even
know.
an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well,
shaking his head.
you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Dishes it to McGee. The pass to Dixon. Guarded by Hardaway. With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by Burns. Number 8, guarded by McGee. On the wing, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
He dishes it to McGee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's such a clutch performer, Kevin. And in the fourth quarter, that's when he's at his best.
Yeah, he's no wallflower. This is a guy who's not posting up at the dance. I mean, he doesn't shrink from the spotlight. He wants to be right in the middle of the action and have the ball in his hands with the game on the line.
Number 8. He's covered by Armstrong.
Don't let him shoot.
Back to Hardaway. Takes the turnaround J. The shot misses.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here is Armstrong. Back to Wallace. Kicks it to McGee. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, McGee's got 6. And here is Scott.
Right there.
Pass to Woodson. He kicks it to Brown. Now here's Wallace. Wallace with a screen for Wallace. He passes to McGee. Comes up empty off the pick.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And that one's good.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And here's Armstrong. That's good. Armstrong's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
I see him.
Now Scott. Feeds it to Brown. Back to Scott.
Number 25.
The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. Left side, Scott. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Armstrong. McGee with it. He's got 6. Here's Armstrong. Wallace outside. McGee up top. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Outside, Scott. They set the screen. Number 25, guarded by McGee, rebounded by McGee. Wallace outside. Pass to McGee. He feeds it to Armstrong. Passes it to Wallace. There's the dish to McGee. A baseline J. Scott pulls it in.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Now Armstrong. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Now here's Scott. Number 25, guarded by McGee. Clock at 6. Tries from 16, and that one goes long.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
Here's Armstrong. Wallace kicks to Armstrong. There's the feed to McGee. Dishes to Wallace.
Check the clock, check the clock.
And there's the pass to McGee. That 3 off the mark. Number 25. The shot is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The home team up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Tune in this
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
And And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, and the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
We've got Wallace. Armstrong is out there with Wallace, and it's McGee in at the 2 spot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. There's a good screen.
I'm open right here.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Now Scott. He dishes it to Williams. Kicks it to Hardaway.
Hey, who's watching you?
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to McGee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Take a look at the game for McGee. He has 9 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical. And he's trying to do his part right there.
And he sinks the second. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Number 8, he's covered by Armstrong. Pick by Williams. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Watch outside.
And here's Armstrong. Connects on the 17-footer.
Seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in the first quarter, so starting to turn here in the second.
And looking up in a big way, partner. They've more than made up for their poor shooting earlier.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. He kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer, and he connects with the jumper.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Now Armstrong.
Hey, balance it out.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Feeds it to McGee. The shot is off. Excellent D from Burns.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Armstrong. He passes to Dixon.
Set up, set up.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 in their longest homestand of the year.
Boy, a lot of fans around the league really focused on that matchup for Chicago.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Armstrong. Passes it to Burns. 6 to shoot. From 15 feet away, and the shot falls short this time.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
He feeds it to Armstrong. There's the screen.
Check the clutch. Check the clutch.
Leads him in there. Number 14. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a two-possession game.
The dish to Williams. Brown. Now the pass to Burns. Back to Brown. Fade away. Gets it to go.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And Steve, he's as level-headed a player as there is. If there's ever been an occasion when he's gotten flustered, I can't recall it. I've not seen it.
Brown, right side. Number 8. No good. That would have tied it.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And taken away by Brown. Fast break. Here we go. Williams dishes to Brown. That ties it up. Armstrong with it. Pass to Dixon.
Knock it down.
5 to shoot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. They set the pick. Passes to Burns. Dishes to Williams. The feed to Hardaway. Shot from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, and some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have it dialed in from that range.
Here is Armstrong after the made shot from Hardaway. Number 22. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Brown gets a screen from Hardaway. Brown outside. There's the pass to Burns. Hits from the high post. Here is Armstrong. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
It's tipped.
I got ball.
Clock at 6.
Clark.
Number 13. Guarded by Hardaway. The visitors with the ball. It's a 2-point differential. Now here's Brown. They set the pick. Pass to Burns. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked. Second chance shot, and it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 6.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here is Armstrong.
Don't forget the clock.
Fires top of the key. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 7 points in the game. Gone 2 of 3 from the field. Passes it to Burns. Hardaway is screen on Armstrong. 5 on the clock. Burns covered by Armstrong. No good from Burns.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
A minute 42 left to play here in the half. He dishes it to Armstrong. Into Wallace. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Number 14. Timeout call.
Then it goes a little something like this.
.122 left in the second quarter. The pass to Burns. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Can't get it to go.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Number 22. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
That's also good. So he gets both free throws. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Pass to Woodson. Nice defense from Wallace.
Good sets, good offensive sets are built on solid screens, and that was an example of how you don't want to set a pick.
Now here is McGee. He's got 10. Just 5 to shoot.
Yo, look at the clock.
From outside the arc, and that one's good. McGee's got 7 points for the quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Passes it to Woodson. Shot to stop the run. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. The home team, they lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night at the 2K Sports Studio, and this is the halftime report. At the midway point, the home out in Toronto.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You have to like what you're seeing so far from McGee.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Number 14. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Number 8. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 7 points in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Number 22, defended by Burns. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
That's it.
Now here's Brown. He has 6.
Ball coming, ball coming.
He passes to Burns. The dive for the ball, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Hey, swing it.
Just 5 on the clock.
Good D, good D.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Number 22, defended by Burns. Kicks to McGee. No one near him. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Burns the pass to Hardaway. That's good. Hardaway has got 6 points. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Six to shoot. Number 14 connects in the foul line jumper. 9 points in the game so far. Gone 3 for 5 from the field. Brown outside. Williams has a screen for Brown. The pass to Burns. Here's the break. Number 22. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Here's Burns, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Both free throws good from Burns. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. He kicks it to Wallace. Four on the shot clock. Number 14 misses the deep three-point attempt. Feeds to Brown. A steal. And they're moving it up. Wallace left side. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Hardaway's checked in for Williams. Here's Scott. Pass to Hardaway. Backing down. He feeds it to Scott. The dish to Hardaway. And he overshot that one, missing. McGee with it. Inside. Number 14, defended by Scott. Number 14. Clock is at 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now, here's Scott. Dishes it to Hardaway. Now the feed to Scott. Shot clock at 6. From the high post, he drills it.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
And here's McGee. He's got 13. Wallace left side. The 9-foot shot. And the jumper falls for him. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Outside, Scott. Left side, Scott. And it's blocked by Wallace. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Number 8.
Scott's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. He dishes it to McGee. Three-pointer. Clock at 6. Good on the shot. 12 points for him.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
The fadeaway J off the mark.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
He's good with the little jumper in close. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them if they haven't looked good at all during this run. So the timeout is appropriate here.
McGee against Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Number 8. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points in the game so far. Now McGee, 15 points in the game. Back to Wallace. Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Wallace. Feeds it to McGee. 6 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. Misses off the right iron. Brown against McGee. Back to Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
And McGee kicks to Wallace. He passes to McGee. Releases from 15. The putback slams it back in.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
You got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
Up top, Brown. Plays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 8.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
There's the pass to McGee. Goes up the baseline. No good off the back of the rim.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And the shot is good.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Wallace. He kicks it to McGee.
Yo, look at the clock.
Number 14. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 14.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Back to Hardaway. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Number 14. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. The home team up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Coming up Tuesday.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Now Armstrong. Pass to McGee.
Who got ball?
6 on the shot clock. There's the pick.
Come on, shoot!
Hardaway with the steal. Brown with it. Now defended by Armstrong. Armstrong against Brown. Clock at 6. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. Woodson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Armstrong with it. He feeds it to McGee. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The dish to Armstrong. Kicks to McGee. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Number 8. He's covered by Armstrong. They set the pick. Pass to Woodson. Number 8. Shot misses.
Like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Armstrong kicks to McGee. Gets an open look and hits. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Brown outside. Shoots from the high post. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And McGee kicks to Armstrong. Dishes it to McGee. The feed to Armstrong. Passes to McGee. Offline from the high post. And here is Brown. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
They get it back. Number 8, guarded by McGee. And there's the pass to Woodson. The hook. Here's Hardaway. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Number 13. And that one's drained from the low block.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Number 8, he's covered by Armstrong. Pass to Woodson. The kick out to Brown. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And checking out the game for Brown. He's got 8 points and a steal.
Brown. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both.
You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Number 22, guarded by Hardaway. 6 to shoot.
Yo, look at the clock.
McGee against Brown. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Brown. He dishes it to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. The screen from Brown. Pulls it up. Releases from the wing and drills it. Here is McGee. Passes it to Dixon.
Hey, balance it out.
Feeds to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Trains it from 9 feet away. McGee's got 10 points in just the second half. Williams a screen. Up top, Brown. Six to shoot. Number 8. And that one's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
To the paint. Number 22 makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
You have to like what we're seeing from McGee.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kev, Jim O'Brien was just going over the game plan with his team. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. Shot by Brown. Off the inbound, no good. McGee with it. Gives him the lead pass, and the shot is good.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
It's Brown with the drive. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Knocks it loose. Rebounded by McGee.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Pick coming.
And the pass to Dixon. Shot clock at 5. Number 31. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 10. Brown the pass to Burns. Williams inside. Missed inside. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
He kicks to McGee. Brown on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee's shot is off.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
McGee against Brown. Number 8. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. Step back shot. No luck. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Brown outside.
Let him shoot that.
Pass to Burns. The 3 gets it to go.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
.110 left here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Dixon. Six on the shot clock. Deflected. Number 14. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Brown. Now the pass to Burns. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dixon. And they go to the intentional foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Just play smart, get a good shot, make sure it's a well-executed offensive possession.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And no mistakes there. A couple of good free throws to give them a little extra cushion.
Why am I so the rest of my life so hard?
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Number 8. Offensive rebound. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Guys, what's your take?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burns. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And the home team has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here's Scott. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so they get the victory here at home. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.